Energy up in this bitch. We about to do the personal suite with High Thoughts TV. Y'all best tap in. Come on, man.
Smoke a purse so sweet with High Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's High Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch,
Tonight,
man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with High Thoughts TV.
What's going down? Welcome to Hot Thoughts.
What's the deal? Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Nah, for sure, appreciate you. Shit, we in a whole nother state with it. So for the people that don't know watching, let us know like who we here with and where are we.
My name is Energy MC from Long Beach, California. We're in Hollywood. We're at Mousa Recordings at the Lane. You know what I'm saying? That's where we be making hits. We get into it. It's early in the morning or late at night. It doesn't really matter when it is. We just gotta make hits.
Thanks. So just a little bit more about you. Are you from here originally?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Long Beach, California. I got like an older brother. He's kind of the reason I make music. He made beats for a long time. So even growing up, I just used to hear like all kinds of different crazy sounds coming out of his room. He was more like into the lo-fi scene and stuff like that. But it was always dope to just like hear his creativity. And for me, I didn't even realize that like people could be making music like that we could even, like decide to go to a studio and make a song. So the fact that he was like breaking the realm was just like mind blowing to me as a kid. I remember just seeing him make whatever he came up with out of his mind, and it seemed like free creativity. Grew up in Long Beach, learning about all that stuff.
Yeah. So being from Long Beach, like I said, I'm from Houston. What exactly is like Long Beach community like if you could describe?
I mean, it's home. I love the city. It's just like any city. There's good parts and there's bad parts. But I wouldn't change anything for the world. You know what I'm saying? The people of Long Beach are one of a kind, and it's dope to see like whenever we have something that brings the city out, or where we all gotta pop out. It's dope to see like it don't matter what color you are, or like really what the beef is, you know what I'm saying? Like we've proven that we can come together like with different events, like with Joey Facts and stuff like that, and like really show the people of Long Beach that we're a strong community like that. So it's dope.
So with like Long Beach, I feel like, at least where I come from, it's one of those places. It's kind of like a historic spot musically. You feel me?
Yeah.
So being from that area, was that solely the music that you grew up on, or what were your influences growing up?
I feel like my dad was like heavy into rock. He was like a rock star growing up, so he like really like Led Zeppelin, like the old stuff. He had like records, Aerosmith, and then my mom was she was heavy into like pop and hip hop, so she was really listening to stuff. It was a lot of the Long Beach stuff, but I felt like that was on me like growing up, because that was more our city. My mom is from Lomita, my dad is from Carson, so like even them coming to Long Beach was new to them, so it was more like our heritage, me and my brothers growing up. So we did listen to it a lot, like Snoop Dogg and like Warren G. I mean, there's no way like we would have even gotten this far if it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? If they like, you could say Long Beach now and that's instantly who you think of, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope to have like you said, the history behind it, and it's dope to see how many people are keeping it up, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, and this is just like not to like compare any side like in a negative manner, but just like I said, I'm from Houston, and like we have legends in our city as well,
right,
and a lot of upcoming artists. And one thing that the artists commonly feel like is that they don't really glorify any of the newer music. It's more so like they still kind of force all of the older music on you. You feel me? If that makes sense.
Okay.
How is that here? Is it
in Long Beach? I feel like just because we're so close to LA, I feel like we're all still under the same wing. It's maybe at some point in time it's been like that, but as for like right now, I don't think it's like that. I've seen a lot of, at least in the city of Long Beach, is big on passing the torch. So like pretty much every big artist, like DW Flame is going crazy. He's an artist from Long Beach. He just got on Wild and Out like with Nick Cannon and stuff. Ray Bond, he got signed to TDE. He's from Long Beach. So a lot of big artists who y'all are probably about to hear about in a second are going to come out of Long Beach. Giveon is from Long Beach. So like a lot of these people who probably you didn't even know, like he went to Poly, you know what I'm saying? Like if you watch his videos, you see him at Poly. But like I feel like a lot of it maybe isn't talked about how it's passed on, but you see a lot of different artists pop up later on down the line, and it ends up being like maybe he got it from Snoop, maybe he got it from Vince, you know what I'm saying? You never know like who could be plugging people in the city, but we're big on understanding like you don't live forever, bro, so it's more about like the legacy that you're putting on and like what you decide to do with that shit after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that was a good answer. But just like a little bit more about you growing up, what was school like for you? Were you in the school already? Like being from Cali was like weed a thing early?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Weed, yeah, no, I was, yeah, for sure smoking weed early. Probably, I don't know, like 6th or 7th, probably a little bit older than that. 7th or 8th grade is probably when I started. And then it's been in my life ever since, you know what I'm saying? That probably will never change, but the decisions that I made around it have definitely changed, you know what I'm saying? I didn't look nothing that like I used to look like now when I was in high school, when I was growing up. I was overweight. I was like, I mean, if y'all could imagine, like 5'8", like 200 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, not crazy, but it's definitely not like I wasn't happy with where I am, and it's not what I look like now. So, you know, through the course of high school, and then like high school was rough for me, like being that way and like trying to play sports and trying to get friends and trying to like socialize with people, it was difficult. And like I felt like I was always the same person. I feel like I've always been who I am today, but I never got like an opportunity to like speak that to nobody, because people are so quick to judge a book by its cover, to not give nobody no time if you don't look like you're worth it, you know what I'm saying? So like I felt like a lot of my life was like that in high school, and I just felt like I was quiet for so long, and then after high school came, that's when I like started to really realize like I can't listen to what other people think about me and what the world, you know, like what situation I'm in right now. I just got to focus on like where I want to be and like what I see for myself and what I see in myself, and not really like what the other people were saying. So I just started working out, and I just like dedicated my life to that shit. I had, at a point in time, I was selling. I was, you know, like in the streets. I was doing a lot of shit. I had, you know, caught a case real quick. I had been through a lot of shit in like a matter of a couple years, and in that it made me realize like who I wanted to be and what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I was making music the whole time, and through making the music I figured out like that was the outlet for me. And ever since then it's been like nonstop, you know what I'm saying? Just continuing to work out, keep myself healthy, and like stay on my goals, because ever since I did that, everything's, you know, I've been getting flowers for it in return, you know what I'm saying? Like we said, we were talking about it earlier, like the universe will let you know you're on the right path, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt like after that stuff had happened, I had just tried to revamp, and that for sure happened. The universe let me know that I'm supposed to be doing this.